The first sign I got that it was going to be a shit time in SAW was when I never got any GFX. Don't get me wrong, I asked for GFX. I wanted a stream overlay for SAW. I wanted my SAW, thumbnails, everything, banner, logo, you name it. I wanted it all, and I was asking for it. I was putting tweets out, but they just didn't give a fuck about me. Everyone knew I was after. I put it in the team chat. I had vinyls and other people retweet and asked people to make SAW designs for me, but I had to get everything for myself, and which is weird. Because even fucking small teams back then, when I was in the team scene, 2013, how do I get logos made? Everyone who needed one, they'd get it. I never got anything from SAW. That's a spoiler, ever. There was then that moment in time where I had to leave for a month. Some personal stuff came up in my life, and it was literally impossible to live where I was right now. There was a whole list of shit behind it, and I even explained it to the leaders. I gave them the gory details of why I was going to have to go inactive for a month. And just before I did go inactive as well, Slips and David left the team, and the content creator side got dropped. I was still staying in SAW because I joined as a streamer and content creator. It was a match duo, so I was still in the team. But then I announced I would have to go away, and I told people that it was gonna, the details, it was gonna be shitty, that I couldn't have internet or anything. And I made some stupid mistakes as well. Like I punched things in my room and put holes in my room because it was such a shit situation. I was so pissed off. I've even got permanent damage in my hand. It's cracked every time I try to use this. It fucking hurts. One of my knuckles. I think I shattered one of them. I don't know. There's scars on my hand. I don't know if you can tell, but you see that little discoloring. So I went away for that month, and at first I was put on inactive on the roster, and then I got taken off completely after a couple of weeks. When I said I was going to be back, and I even talked about it in a video. And I came back after the month, round about the month, and I said, I'm going to be back, I'm good, boys. Put me back on the roster. I'm set, I'm raring to go. And I don't know, maybe they thought my channel was going to die, but they left me off. No one gave a fuck. I spoke to multiple people. I mean, I thought it was so scummy that they removed me from the roster from having personal issues that I could not prevent. But I was like, oh, that's okay, I'll show them I'm worth it, even though I thought I already did. But it went on for ages, like almost a month. I've only been back on the SAW roster for a few weeks now, and yeah, I grinded, and I was streaming daily, I was asking people, I was proving my worth, that I was still relevant, and that I was gaining more subs and viewers than the majority of the team. Even to the point of where I am now, I don't think anyone in the team has got my growth and my viewers. Not trying to fucking, gloat or say I'm fucking amazing, but they didn't treat me right. They could have easily kept me. I'm such a committed fucker. Anyway, that was dog as fuck. I thought after all that, I just didn't get added back. It's such a simple thing, and I was repping SAW everywhere on my channel, in my sub box, every video. It was an auto thing. I'd put the SAW Twitter, the SAW YouTube, everything, and just promote them and support them and say, hey, go check them out. It was everywhere, and they couldn't even keep me on the fucking roster because I went inactive. And with that being said, people went inactive for like 9 months, hadn't hit shots, hadn't done anything. They stayed. I announced and did the respectful thing and said I had to go for a month. I got removed from the roster. It's like, get fucked. Honestly. The nitty-gritty stuff as well really pissed me off and led me to leave. No one supported each other. Like, if you're a trick shotter, you supported the trick shotters. If you're a streamer, no one really gave a fuck. I mean, there was a few streamers in SAW that came and checked out my streams, and I'd always go try check out other YouTube streamers because I didn't work Twitch. So I did. I tried to support other people as much as I could, but like, if you put something in the chat, I only did it a couple times just to test the water, see what happened. I put a video in the chat, no one gave a fuck. No one saw it. It was just ignored. The streamers chat, yeah, sure, that was okay, but that was dead half the time. There'd be days where no one would post anything, and I mean, I didn't talk in the chat either, but that's just it. Like, there was still drama and childish shit, stuff that I was talking about at the start of the video. People still fight and argue and bicker, and it's like, fucking really? Some of the shit I see is just so, oh, it was so petty, man. Just mild problems, and it just resorts to name-calling and cancer, all that shit still, and it's like, what the fuck? It just really annoyed me that I couldn't collab with anyone in SAW. I didn't have anyone in SAW, like, having my back, commenting on my videos. Go look at my videos. The only person that commented was like Lake once or some shit. So I had plenty of teams that were hitting me up, the small ones of course, and teams such as Myth that were asking me, do you want to join? Would be fine with you joining. And I was turning these teams down because I wanted to set a good example for the kids, not to just clan hop and use clans for exposure to try get, subscribers. I was just trying to be a good dude. So I said no, and I rejected them. And yeah, the thing that really tipped me to leaving, amongst all these other little things, was just, I want merch out. People have been asking, nagging for it since 1k subs, since 2k subs. People wanted it I've wanted it, but I've never known how to do it. But the number one thing is you need a designer, and I could never get any designers from Saw. No matter who I ask, like how many posts I put up on Twitter, I even said I'd pay for designers, and all I'd get is so many inexperienced kids wanting $20 and giving me some words on a shirt. You know, it's pretty much what I did a few days ago. Is I hit up Crypt, the guy that asked me to join Myth, and I said if I can get a designer that will do all my shit, yeah, I'm willing to join. Like, that is the selling point for me. It seems petty as of now, but it's whatever. So far, I've been pulled through with a logo for Myth. That's a start. That's better than Saw could ever do, so we're already on the right track. And don't get me wrong, I was thinking about staying in Saw, but it's just, there's no support there. I tried talking to other people, like even when I was leaving and I was doing the respectful thing, I messaged Andy, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't even respond. And I talked to other streamers as well about the problems, and they agree. I just feel the main point of clans nowadays is not to grow your sub count, but to be able to grow with an organisation and have support with members and collaboration. Just having more fun with it and being a group of people that support each other and show respect. So to all the people that are like trying to take my spot in Saw, and there's a lot of people joining the stream team now, they're looking for, I don't know, it feels like anyone. But just know it's not that great. I mean, maybe Saber's going to turn it around. He's making some decisions. He was trying to tell me that he's changing shit up and doing things to the team. But, like, clans aren't what they used to be, I feel. I wouldn't know, though, because I haven't been in teens for ages. But people just are acting like it was such a huge mistake to leave the team and that I fucked up. But it's really not. I grinded by myself solo to 5 or 6k. I joined Saw when I had 6k subs. I started this year at 1.4. I worked my ass off to get to 6k, and then I joined Saw. And, well, okay, say they got me 20 subs, which is like almost their whole sub count for a month. Well, I've gained fucking 4,500 and grinded every day. I'm always going to work. It doesn't matter if there's a clan name in front of Glides. I don't give a shit. I'm always going to work. This has always been my passion, and it always will be. So, get fucked. If you honestly think that it's just the clan that is growing me, you're so wrong on so many levels. This is probably a very mumbled video, and I just wanted to also say thank you to Myth and to Crypt for picking me up. I hope I can do great things for Myth. And yeah, I'll give you a shout out and talk about all the good things in Myth in another video perhaps. But I just wanted to put this video out there and see how we do with it. Sorry if you get disrespected by it or feel annoyed, whatever. Keep your opinions to yourself though. I'm done though. I'm going to continue my grind, continue streaming. And yeah, I guess that's it, boys. I'm out though. Peace, mate. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like the double camera view. Thought it was a bit different. Anyhow, bye.